Hey, it's me, MLB. Here is chapter 22 of Touched. This one is titled Stop Everything and Listen to This Chapter, and it's titled that for a reason. Hawks deployed 6 feathers each, and one picked up a plate or another dish and promptly flew them over to the sink for your mum. There you go, all done, he said with a smile. Why, what a fabulous quirk, your mum said excitedly. So handy. I'd make an amazing housewife, Hawks said with a chuckle. You sure would, your mum agreed with a laugh as she looked at Hawks with a dreamy look in her eye. Okay, you punctuated as you stood up. Let's watch a bit of TV. You just wanted to find any reason to get Hawks away from your mum. This whole Hawks and mum friendliness thing was just super weirding you out. Hey, actually, Hawks said as he turned back to your mum. Mrs. Lynn, would you mind if I took Yin out for a bit? I'll bring her back within the hour. Promise. I'm a good boy. Oh, Hawks, your mum chuckled as she put her fingertips of one hand to her lips in a bashful manner and flicked her other hand at him as if she was saying, Stop it. I trust you. Stay out as long as you like. It's fine with me. Wow, okay, so Mum's just out here flirting with my potential man, and that 8 p.m. curfew must have been Dad's idea because all of a sudden, what is a curfew? Not that Dad let me go out anyway, he thought. Awesome, he said with a smile as he took your hand. I just want to show her something. Oh no, where's he going to take me? He thought. Hawks thanked your Mum again for the lovely meal, which caused her to gush and go all gooey all over again, and you rolled your eyes as he led you out of the kitchen to the front door. You don't mind if I hold your hand, do you? He asked, scratching the back of his head and averting his eyes as you came up beside him, his warm, masculine hand still holding yours. You looked at him curiously. This is the first time I've seen you, shy? You said with a sympathetic smile. Yeah, well, I may be cocky at times, but I still like holding your hand, and I just want to make sure it's okay, he said, still looking away as he opened the front door and walked out. Oh, of course it's okay, you said, your heart rate increasing. He smiled and glanced at you before looking away. The two of you strolled off down the street, hand in hand, with your heart fluttering away. He was unusually quiet, and you didn't know if you should try and start a conversation or something. What do I say? You thought. I wanted to show you something I've always liked, he said suddenly. But we need to fly again. Really? You said softly. You fly so fast, it's scary. I can slow down if you like, he asked as he smiled at you, and all of a sudden you were very aware of the fact that this hot hero was holding your hand. I think that would be worse, you said, trying not to concentrate too hard on his warm hand holding yours. Come on, he said, please. Just close your eyes when we lift off, and trust me. Oh, okay, you resigned, and he beamed. He led you a little further down the road, then stopped and pulled you towards himself and wrapped you in a hug. I like flying with you because it gives me an excuse to hug you, he stated plainly, and then launched into the sky. Hawks! You screeched as he shot straight up in the air. He let out a carefree laugh, and although you hated his ass right now, that laugh was gorgeous. He shot across the city and landed on top of a building that was right beside a lake. The moonlight was shimmering across the surface, and the twinkling lights from the building nearby reflected in the water. He set your feet down and hugged you a little longer until he felt your shaking body relax a bit. You okay now? He asked as he pulled back from you. Mm-hmm, you hummed as you nodded. Where are we? Somewhere I like to go, he said as he took your hand and led you to the edge of the building to sit down with your feet dangling over the edge. Oh, no, you chanted as he got closer to the edge. No, I can't sit on the edge, you said, shaking your head violently. Just don't look directly down, yeah? He said as he ran a hand through his hair and looked back at you over his shoulder with a half smirk. But you know that if you fall, I'll definitely catch you, he added. You nodded, stepping up beside him and setting your eyes a little further out over the water. He sat down and you sat beside him, your hands still clasped together. Well, best I learn how to fight one-handed, he commented casually with a sigh. You looked at him. Because you're cutting off the circulation, he added, squeezing your hand gently as he chuckled softly. Oh gosh, you gasped. Sorry, I'm just scared, you said quickly, letting go of his hand. I think you're doing really well, he commented, looking at you with half-lidded eyes as he leaned forward and rested his cheek in his hand with elbow on leg. Hawks, you're going to fall off the roof, you gasped. Be careful. I got wings, baby. I'm all set, he said as he continued to gaze at you with a half smirk pulling at his lips. You blinked and looked away as he continued to look at you, and you felt super self-conscious as he just observed the side profile silently. Aren't you going to look at the view? You asked as you looked at him. Already looking at it, he said lowly, as his golden eyes caught the light of the moon and smouldered into yours. Your heart nearly stopped, and you looked away to try and compose yourself. Hey, he said softly, and you looked back at him again. I really like you, Ian, he said, still watching you with that unwavering gaze, as he continued to rest his cheek in hand. Do you like me? You froze. So blunt and to the point. Come on, girl, say it back. You know you like him. Tell him, you thought. You nodded. Ugh, well, it was something, I guess, you thought. He laughed. That's all I get? A head nod? He chuckled. I'm sorry, you wailed softly as you looked down and stared into your lap. I really do like you. I've liked you for a while now. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be more confident. He chuckled again, and you looked at him. You're really cute, you know that? He said as he reached out and stroked your cheek, running his hand down to your chin. Your heart rate instantly peaked again. He removed his hand from your chin and sat up, shifting closer to you so that his eyes continued to lock you in place. You stayed looking up at him as he gazed down at you, and then he gently caressed your chin again, tilting your head up slightly. Is he going to kiss me? Oh my God, he's going to kiss me? Your mouth ran dry as he started to lean down slowly, his lips parting as he bent down to you. Your eyelids fluttered shut, and you reached your face up to his soft lips connecting with yours. We're kissing, we are kissing right now, oh my God! Your brain flipped out as he pulled back and then came back in to kiss you again. You kissed a few more times. Hawk seemed unwilling to let it end as his soft lips met yours over and over again. Man, I just can't seem to stop, he said with a chuckle. Your lips are so addictive. And that's the end of chapter 22. We finally got a kiss. It's been a slow burn, but I hope it was worth it. Stay tuned for chapter 23.